All right. So, bringing you back to where we were. You are all in the Dragon's Roost, eating platters mm, of essentially the dragon's bounty. Just slabs of meat, uh, as some would call it. You're not sure it's cooked with the way of how red it is. Pretty sure it bleeds, but it looks cooked enough, so enough people are eating it. So.
I will bite into it.
Yep.
Same here. I will eat mine.
Question for Len. How are you going about moving the mask and all that to get to the food?
He's basically pulling, you would have grabbed the table off to the side, make sure his hood's all the way up, so you got like the full Aragorn shadow going, and then so he can take it
okay,
off,
so
off the mask.
you're like facing away from the crowd, kind of like making yourself a little scarce.
Yeah,
that's fine. All right, so you all bite into it. This is arguably one of the most succulent meats you ever had in your life. Like, wow, this is juicy.
Proceed with the devouring.
Pretty much. The spices are warm and seasoned very, very well. It gives a small nip. You get some pepper flavors, some bitter notes, tiny hints of sweetness, but mostly there's not much in the way of just pure unadulterated meat. And for Len, for your cider, the cider was seemingly boiled recently, and the apricots just added, so it still has those you still have the nose of the apricot still there, as if you were pretty much eating it from your own hand. And for Kinara, the ale of choice was seems to be a local favorite. A good sweet mead, not too sweet that it's overpowering anything, but to give a nice gentle taste. But yeah, anything else? That's pretty much what you do as you enjoy your food and look over the patrons who kind of leave you to your own as everyone's kind of going about their own business.
So, do you guys...
Speak up the mic.
So, do you guys think that we're going to be relayed on the way there?
There's always the chance, but we're not carrying anything of value anymore.
Exactly that.
As you all are doing this small discussion, you do notice there is quite a few of those mercenaries from earlier still in their extravagant garbs and all alike. Have somehow gotten into the city and are begin striking up some instruments and kind of add to the boisterousness of the tavern. Let's see if it actually... Oh, yeah, shit, forgot. They just start playing some rather catchy music. Very festive music, as you are all going about your business. Is that too much, or?
Okay.
Nope, you're good.
Festive, eh?
Yeah. Festive, you do see some of them do some kind of new dance to it so a little bit, but nothing out of the ordinary.
I don't really know what to expect until we actually get there.
Well, that's the traveler's life.
True. True. I'll look over to Kiyomi. Have you... well, chronicled such things before? Have you been to this, was it the Great Library, the Grand Library?
I'm gonna say, Greg, have I?
Roll. Let's see. This is a particular sort of order. History.
Not 20.
Damn. Actually, considering who you're traveling with, doesn't it? Considering who you're traveling, who you traveled with previously, and where you were, or what guild you're from, makes sense. One thing the Soldara really did enjoy was information. He liked knowing where to go to keep things safe, and arguably there was no other better people than it's on the tip of your tongue. It takes you a moment to remember like their actual name, because some of them go by different names, the different leaders, but
If you're talking, we can't hear you.
yeah, is that better?
Ish, yeah.
There we go. How's that?
That's the same. We can hear you, just really quiet.
That's because I was like kind of facing off in the direction, like.
That's much better.
You know what? I'm gonna name drop it. The Pathfinder Association. Because they are actually a legitimate thing.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
From what you remember, they're the ones that, besides the Firebrand Guild, they're the ones that kind of just go about trying to figure things out about the world. The information is their bread and butter. Who's the current ruler of this city? What are the political tensions between this? How much is bread over in Inuk's Call? Is there a horde heading over this way, or is that a plague? And they're one of arguably the most learned individuals and associations on Yurux. They are independent, which is that they have several benefactors. They do receive some benefactors by copying books from several different people. They go to many different royal courts and the like to copy books of all different creeds and races. But they all like to maintain a not aloofness, but a distance from factions. They don't like favoring certain people. And that's pretty much what you know.
Okay. Yeah, I know about it. They're interesting. Can't say much more than that, really. They like to say to themselves.
Okay. Well, I guess just finish eating and then
To bed and then out in the
Yeah.
morning. Yeah.
Yep. I can agree to that.
Alright. So you do. So I assume at this point you do actually approach the counter, or you can either wave. You can also try seeing wave over the tiefling that's saying to you.
I will let the people who actually can show their face in public do that.
Hi.
So which one you do? So which are you doing?
Paying for food and board.
Well,
presiding.
You're gonna go to the bar, or you're gonna wave the waiter over.
I'll go to the
that's
bar
one.
and do it.
Okay. So you go up to the counter. You see the Elven man. He's currently skewering a few
Wait,
of
I see the Muppet Man? Is that what I heard?
No. You see.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure.
Man. Sorry, I'm kind of moving around a bunch. Plus my own voice.
That's fine. I was just trying to make a joke out of that because I heard oven.
No.
And I decided to say it was Muppet instead.
And you see the Elven man, and he's currently skewering a few of those very long slabs of meat, and just putting up into the furnace for a bit and kind of turning them. He sees you walk up. Hello there. How can I help you? Welcome to the Dragon's Roost. What can I do for you?
I would provide a voucher for room and board from the government.
Ah, the crown. Interesting. Ah, well, so who will your compatriots be for this room and board, and how many?
I point at the table in the distance and say there's see, how many is there? There's 1, 2, 3. There's like 5 of us, isn't there? My math's correct. Yeah. Yeah. Ed. Can't remember how many people is in the party right now.
3 girls, 2 boys.
Shit, I was right.
No, you were right. Yeah.
I don't know why I was second guessing myself on that.
I see. Alright, so would you like one large room or separate rooms, or... He kind of drags on. I was like,
Separate rooms.
One for the girl, one for the women, one for the men.
Would that work, actually?
There's 2 men and 2 women. That could work. I mean, Len and Cyrus, share a room more often than not. But
No, I'm just saying, it would be, what, like 2 rooms, basically?
Yeah, essentially.
Yeah, just 2 rooms, then.
Right then, I'll have have someone ensure that we have the rooms ready by then. Can I get a name for them? Actually, no. That's fine. Actually, yes, a name, if I could. As he finally pulls the skewer out with all the meats there, are very golden brown at this point.
Alright.
Yes, a name for the board, if I may, so I can tell who was given this. That way, that way we know it's not a forgery.
Kiyome would be a name that you would be able to say and get our attention.
Kiyome and party. Thank you then, miss. Well, welcome to the Dragon's Roost, and may your stay be welcomed.
Thank you. I'll proceed to go back to our table.
And actually, he does say one final thing after you leave, like before you leave, as kind of a farewell thing. You speak Draconic, right?
Let me double check that, because I believe that is one of the few languages I'm actually able to speak as a Kitsune. No, I actually do not.
Okay. He says a agree farewell to you or something like that. You figure. Ava. Okay. And then just goes back to his business.
Alrighty. Really isn't much more to that I can really do.
Okay, so... Kame, if I heard that right, what, 2 rooms, was it?
Yep.
Gennara will smirk. And how many beds?
I didn't ask. I'm not particularly concerned about that.
Well.
Totally not hiding an ulterior motive.
Well, my ability to you know bluff, gamble, and be deceptive is through the roof. I can hardly tell if someone is doing the same. So feel confidence in your ulterior motive.
There is no ulterior motive.
There is no war in Bossing, say.
Okay. Well. With that in mind, I guess we split off for the night.
Yep.
Yep.
As said, the rooms aren't too extravagant. Nothing like you've had in Uxkhal, which was, if I remember correctly, a 4-star hotel, basically, for almost 5-star. This is comfortable living, I believe you can call it.
Okay.
Awesome.
Anything happen during the night?
let's find out.
Suddenly, ninjas.
Ninja Drow.
Those drow remember you. Suddenly, Juke comes back, crawling through one of our windows, being chased by a teleporting ninja.
They found me. Besides a small little scuffle that some people might have heard, nothing out of the ordinary.
Okay. Heals. I think that Belforum has, well, I was going to say a bathhouse, but with how technologically advanced it is, it might actually have individual baths, but we didn't get luxury rooms, so...
They have a... They can afford a shared, like, bath area that's split for co-ed. For, like, one side for women, one side for men.
Do you need to know where the water is? Okay. Now, I think then we set out in the wee hours.
Yep.
Yep.
Aye.
I just need to do one thing. All right. Yeah. As you rise relatively early-ish, about like probably 7 a.m. or something like that.
Dawn.
No 8 hours rest for you then.
It can't be that late. But no, in all seriousness, it would be around 7. Yeah.
So, it is a rather cool morning up here in the mountains, despite the summer heat. The winds blow cold as you exit out into the streets. As the city slowly begins to wake up. You all make your way to the Grand Library, I see?
Yep.
Alright.
Yep.
To make your way there, does someone ask for directions, or how would you like to go about finding it?
Didn't we already get directions?
No,
from...
he just name dropped it.
Okay.
I'll ask someone for directions. In an upbeat tone.
You want to Alright. Oh my gosh.
With no hint of any malice of any kind. Just in a happy, good mood.
You're just like, hey. You're like, hi, do you know what the Grand Library is? You you find luckily one of the more well, a merchant of some kind. He's, she says like, oh, aye, you'll find that a little off to the past. You want to go north from here and head into the mountain pass. It's a little bit of the city limits, but not really. I think you'll just go down a flight of stairs and you'll be able to find it. No problem. Just head north out of the Marble District.
All right, thank you. I'll proceed to go back to the rest of the party and say where it's at.
Alright. So you
begin our journey.
Alright. You guys make way there, or stopping passing or anything like that? Are you all going to pass by anything at all, or just go straight there?
Do we have a reason to stop anywhere, guys?
Just curious.
Not that I know of.
I don't know what your agendas are. You might have something.
I don't know of anything that there really is to stop at between then and there. Though, as we leave Belforum proper, I will wink at some cute passerby.
Male or female?
The fact that he needs to think on this.
No, because here's the thing. I forgot another thing that happens in Pathfinder.
I'm concerned now.
No, it's just that sometimes there's this wonderful thing where it's like you think it's a girl. Like, for example, elves are really beautiful, and you might mistake one, but it's like, wait.
You speak of androgynous Bishinen.
Mm-hmm.
Quite familiar.
Like Len.
Well, at least not hitting on you.
That's because you're too busy seeing yourself.
Oh!
Nerd!
I will
That would be more reason to do it for Kianara, though.
I will choose someone who appears feminine.
You do so, and they just give you this weird look. Like they roll whoever they are. They roll theirs, so like, and just wave off their hand or whatever. They were dressed a little fancy, so. Kind of.
Too rich for me.
Hair back like, huh, too good. But yes, you make your way, sort of past one of the archways out of Balforum. This is where it gets a little strange, because you see Balforum guards, but you also see these other soldiers, other guards near the gate as well, who are in a much more, for lack of a better word, simpler armor. Whereas the Balforum soldiers are much more like grandeur and like bronze and strong colors. Theirs is a very like dull, quiet color. Dull gray with like almost navy blue. Like they kind of blend together, like steel blue. And they are actually of different races of these guards, whereas Balforum guards are mostly dwarven.
That actually reminds me, Lem. Did you ever get those plans?
Which ones?
For the large mobile armors.
No. I wasn't going to get the plans from them. I was just going to do it.
Oh, okay.
No fun if you use somebody else's plans. You got to make your own.
Though I imagine he would. Though I imagine he would like to at least see the war machine. Like, how does it work? I don't know. Maybe.
Oh, does Kiyomi still have that air of cheerfulness?
Yes. So she looks like a human right now.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Okay.
You kind of walk along the the path, kind of side skirting, kind of riding the mountain, as it were. A small pass, and you're able to see, kind of peeking out from the from the mountain, a rather large building. It's almost as large as the governor building of Balfurum. Columns reaching from about 5 stories high, with a dome, with a arch over the front, and a very large, just open path inside, no doors.
Does there seem to be any trouble or riffraff going on as we approach?
No, there is not. Not seemingly.
Okay.
No, as you do approach, you do see a small entourage of Balfurum soldiers outside, with a few other people. Seemingly from Balfurum. And as you do approach, you're able to sort of recognize the dark blue robes of the maesters from the Alchemist Hall.
Okay.
And they seem to be speaking with someone from there. A dragonborn with white scales and small black horns trailing on the sides. The dragonborn is clothed well enough. No armor, but looks like mid-class merchant class. And as you approach, you do sort of hear the discussion. The dragonborn speaks. and I am telling you, I have looked for this particular thing. It would take time to find it. Yes, we have much information, but to find the information takes time. And the maesters seem to look at each other and just shake their head and then just walk off. Kind of walking past you. None of them brush past you, luckily. So The Dragonborn sighed. Such is life. And does see you all. Hello and welcome to the Grand Library of Balfour, near Bafurum.
Greetings.
I see many faces pass through here, and I will say that I have not seen your faces before.
Oh, I have a hood up. I would hope you wouldn't.
This is fair. Plus, your scent is a little different. I have not smelled many of that kind. So I have not smelled your smell here. You'll forgive my prying. Do you have any questions, or do you know how this library works?
This is my first time here at this rather large and impressive place, actually.
And for your own sakes, that's what the Dragonborn looks like. That's her head.
Nice. I like the eyes.
But yes, may I, if at all. You said this is your first time here.
Yes.
With our particular library, or with the Pathfinder Association?
Yes.
Fair enough. She smiles a bit. Fair enough. Would you like a guided tour, or would you like me to just briefly synopsis and leave you on your way?
Oh, I think that a guided tour should be a bit more than suggested in this case.
She looks to your compatriots for confirmation. And the rest of you? This is fine with the rest of you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, it's just many adventurers sometimes wish to go about their business.
True, though your voice is very interesting, so there's a bonus.
Thank you, dearest. So she gestures with a long hand to follow me, if you will. As
Giant library map.
Load library. Load library.
The page
I'll be
master.
doing this for a general feel. And boo.
Huh. Actually, that does make me think of the page master.
Thankfully there are no sentient books here. Not anymore. But yes, oh, shit. Yeah, I went to the wrong thing. A very vast library lies before you. Stories upon stories and rows upon rows of books that seem to just keep expanding. Until you do see a wall way in the back. So, The Dragonborn speaks up as she enters the hall. So, before we begin, I am Sanjara, and should you need to assistance, I am willing to help. Our libraries are collections of various information gathered throughout the ages and throughout the decades, and ages as much as we can. So we try to categorize as best we can by region, by faction, by era, by subject, as best we can. We do have some chronicles that give a better way of navigating the library. And I'm going French for some reason.
French Dragonborn.
You know what? Might as well. So to find the way to do these. So to begin your search would be to go to the central platform, and we can fulfill your needs there by quill and pen, or by finding one of our small golems and being able to ask which way to certain pieces of information. Now, do keep in mind, as she turns to you all, kind of sidestepping, allowing a group of seemingly ragtag travelers pass you by as they're kind of muttering to themselves. The information we hold here is to stay within these walls for a source matter. You may take the information with you, but you will have to copy it yourself, or carry it by other means. And again, most of our information is gathered by ourselves. So much our information is either on speculation or from original texts that have been copied to best of our devices. There is a small fee to peruse our library. We do not get by on goodwill alone. Goodwill is good, but with the state of how things are, with the state of how expensive we are and our needs, there will be a 5 gold fee for every person to enter and peruse our works.
I will give him, I believe it's 35 gold for the group. For her, rather.
35? There's only 5. There's only 5 of you. 25.
Linkara,
Yeah, there's only 5 of us.
myself, Kiyomi. Okay.
As I look at the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5 minis.
You know what? I will give 35 anyway. The remainder can be for, I believe her name was
Donation.
Sanjara.
What was that, David?
The remainder can be for, I believe her name was Sanjara, if I wrote that down right.
Sanjara.
Sanjara, yes. Okay. So yes, the remainder of that, since I'll be giving her 35, will be for her.
She takes the coins and places it into her clothing and bows maybe. Your patronage is much appreciated, friend. Now, I do know how the library works a little bit. I know some areas of expertise. Is there anything in particular you are looking for? Or should I leave? Or is this the point where you say, no, this is the point of adventurers?
We are primarily looking for ancient. What was it 500 years?
Yeah, that's not really ancient, but yeah.
500 information on medicines and plagues circa 500 years ago. Secondarily, I am looking for the nomadic patterns of the catfolk of the south, and perhaps what their origins are. But primarily medical texts.
So from the Osirian lands, then, yes?
I'm sorry?
From the Osirian lands, yes? Osirian.
Yes.
Those are...
well, I understood that you said Assyrian, but let's see. I was under the impression that there were a few on this continent as well.
Yes. There's many souths. There are not too many nomadic tribes, but I believe we may have some. I'm not sure, but it is worth looking. That I'm not sure of. You will have to ask. You have to go to the central area for. You have to go to the central platform for further directory there. But I do know a little bit more of that. 500 years ago, you said?
Yes.
Yes, a plague. How bad was the plague? If you don't mind me asking, as she begins walking down past all these.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it was regional.
Was it regional? Kiyomi? Do you recall?
I just remember it being a plague of... It was not cured. It was just contained and quarantined. And people were left to die.
That is a bad one. There are a few like that. That sounds like a pretty bad plague, to be honest. Let me check something for her. You sure it was regional?
I'm sorry, what?
What region?
I believe it was this region.
Yeah.
Alright, well, if you're looking for this particular region, the 500 years, plague, and she finally comes up to a finally comes to a room much like this. Would be this one, I believe. Admittedly, this kind of boils a little bit over into neighboring territories, into neighboring regions, but such as to the north, such as to the Neo lands, and a little bit to the and some of the Ronis, but this should cover most of it. Before I forget, she hands a small oval plate. Should you need any assistance, just just shake that one, just flip it, kind of flick it, and then say my name, and I will be there with you as soon as possible.
Well, thank you for your time.
Good luck then. Good luck then, adventurers.
Yeah. Well, I'll grab a few books. Guess it's time for lots of reading.
Yep.
Hey, Garth, can you read?
I understand this, and now I guess we hit the road because we really gotta get to that other gig.
Yeah.
So, what do you roll to research? I know diplomacy is normally the gather information skill, but you can't really diplomatize.
Yep. Like a straight intelligence check?
Intelligence mixed with perception. Because
So,
this is
perception?
like basically take the average between your perception and let's say that's a good one, because I'm trying to think how this would go.
That's why I just suggested intelligence-based perception. Change it from wisdom.
Yeah, intelligence-based wisdom, because you're also trying to find things and knowing what to look for.
Show off your brain with your reading glasses that take up your entire face. So there we go. Holy crap. Damn, nice.
Do.
Ba-da-da-da. Kill me. I'm excited to see what you're gonna roll.
The highest I'd be able to get would be a flat 30 with a natural 20, so it's not that good.
Right. Now let me just do something. Insert all the plagues. Alright. With your collective information, you do kind of start reading broadly of overall plagues, but then you start honing in on mentions of symptoms similar enough to yours. And again, you do start to, and once more, you do start to see more mentions of Velenafa, the writer. They seem to have been a physician of some kind, and currently, as you're seeing it, the only known person to document this. Like, you're finding about 5 different books written by by whoever this is. Though, sense motive for Len, since you rolled so high.
Tell me about it so you can let the redo it.
You're reading through these and through 2 of the books that written by Velen, and you're noticing something, especially with how avid of a reader you are. These authors are 2 different styles. Like, the writing style is off. Like, it doesn't give off, like, they're written both as documentaries, but it's written differently. Like, it's only enough that you might notice it. Like, there's a certain flow. Like, one appears as a flowing narrative of, like, an actual documentary, whereas another is seemingly a bulletin outline almost.
So, Ghostwriter or something along those lines.
Perhaps.
Or forgery.
And as you are doing all this, hold on, I have to go to the bathroom real quick. 2 seconds.
Filler. This part's filler.
All the filler in the world.
Alright.
Do 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 do. Alright. And,
as you are finding this, you do. It does go into more detail, however. The plague does. Even though it seemed you do narrow it down to like 2 books that seem to follow the same kind of writing of Velen, and they say similar enough thing. The plague does seem to be like a divine curse, one such as that it mutates, as it were. And in Velen's professional opinion, it is one that can only be treated by a mutated potion, as it were. One that evolves with the cure, with the disease as it was. That or quarantine.
I'll jot that down. Let's, have a runner send it over with the proper references so that, if they need to come back and check our work, they can.
And as you are writing this, you... No. The room had been filled with some other patrons here and there. Until suddenly you start feeling more alone. And watched.
Everyone or just Lem?
All of you.
I will keep my ears out for footsteps and the like.
You do notice one patron that does seem like absorbed in their reading, however, and doesn't seem bothered by it. A dragonborn, red scale, really nice clothing, and holding a staff. But let me just do one last thing. And is here. No. That you hear that as you're writing a letter to prep everything, and you will start becoming uneasy about this sudden tension in the room that you're feeling. The doors that lead into this room slowly close.
That can't be good.
Creepy.
Hang on.
I would like to ready. Let me double check. Some right quick.
As the doors are swinging closed, I will point at one and fire glitter dust.
All right.
Before he does that, or while he's doing it, again, I'd like to ready an action. I just want to double check my spell list right quick.
This one I have a large
Okay.
I want to ready the Searing Light spell. The trigger being if it looks like if it looks like someone is going to be hostile, like if they brandish a weapon or look like they're starting to cast a spell that I can ID as offensive.
Say again.
I want to ready the Searing Light spell to cast against someone who, like, if someone pops up, brandishing a weapon at us or casting a spell at us that I can decipher as hostile.
All right. So, Len, you fire clear dust. Is that is a thing that requires primal, I believe.
He is not here at the moment. He will return momentarily.
That's fine. Also, I'm thinking of changing the progress, like the way leveling is done by doing milestone. I'm thinking about it.
By doing what now?
Milestone leveling. I don't know how everyone feels about it. I'm just like, I'm thinking about it. What's the general vibe from that? From that statement? Just curious.
For me, I am generally okay with it. I'm not entirely certain how that would
affect us right now.
strange. Yeah, like with how you're currently running things, I'm not entirely sure how that would function.
No, that's fair. I'm just getting general vibes right now because, like I said, I'm thinking about it. I'm like, maybe.
Tristan, I know will not like it, but he could surprise me. So I can't
who
really
knows?
speak for him. I'm just telling you what I expect.
No, that's fair. Like I said, I'm just testing it to be like, should I? I'm like, Like, I'm just playing around with different things. What about you, Eric?
I don't really have an opinion on that.
Fair.
No, I will say, with the current style of things, I would think experience points from battles and RPing and stuff like that would be a bit more
Beneficial.
I guess, well, just in tune with thank you. In tune with the entire thing of
No, that's fair.
come what may.
No, that's fair. Like I said, I was just thinking about it. Like, passing fancy, like, maybe.
Tris
then I was
is
like,
here if you want to get his opinion. Tris, I have given my
just
opinion,
quick.
my opinion of your opinion to the subject.
Milestone leveling. I'm giving a
I hate
passing.
milestone leveling.
See, there we go.
Fair enough.
It feels like a cheap cop out because it means that you will never be able to advance past where the GM wants you to.
Fair statement.
It's like, because you don't get rewarded for RP or anything. It's literally the GM decided, you know what? I feel like you leveled this week. You guys shut up.
Interesting, but fair.
That's
No, like I said, passing fancy. Passing thought. Like,
Well, I mean, it's your game. If you want to do it, you can. I really hate the concept of milestone levels.
Oh no, that's fair. Okay, but you casted Glitter Dust, though. I believe that needs Primal?
Yep.
15 plus double
That should
2.
be DC 19.
Yep, DC 19.
So I don't roll a 4, we're good. Not a 4.
Nice.
Not much better,
Okay.
but not a 4.
So, boom! Like, I was like, that's funny. I sense a trap! And so, just glitter dust all around that door. That is a 10-foot radius.
It's 10-foot area, not a radius, unfortunately.
Yeah, 10-foot area. So just boom! Does it catch anyone? Yeah, it does, actually. So, boom! You hear coughing and sputtering.
And whoever it is now revealed.
They have to make a will save. Otherwise, they're blinded.
They have to make a will versus blinding, but either way, they're no longer invisible.
Yep. What is your DC? Oh, damn. I think that makes it.
This is my gun mage, so that is a DC 14, unfortunately.
Alright, so he passes.
Spell save DCs are not high in this game.
That's how it be sometimes. Alright, so you do see someone just covered head to toe and they're like, and finally they raise their hood that still has like glitter, and some of their face has glitter, and it's like, you see a snarl on their face, like, you piece of shit. Roll for initiative.
Kind of Morris, I could throw in the exploding glitter bomb.
Okay, my computer's being incredibly slow. Greg, can you enter an initiative of 5 for me, please?
What? Initiative 5? Got it.
Sorry, 4. My mistake. It's lower.
Damn. Alright, is everybody on initiative? Is everybody good?
Yep. Though
Yep.
I would like to point out that I do still have that ready to action.
Yes, you do. So, the ready action goes off to do Searing Light, it was?
Yep, Searing Light.
Searing Light, Pathfinder. Cleric level 3. Oof. That is 21 to pass on Primal.
Okay, let's see. Let's see how much primal I generate. I rolled a blah blah 16.
16. Ooh, it is primed. Would you like to roll a d20 or me?
Sure. You said D20?
Sorry, d100. A d100. I'm sorry.
Okay, should be rolling momentarily. Oh, that's weird. Send.
Also 1 or 2.
2.
Okay, 2, and then roll the d100.
I would
well-
like to, except it's not sending, so I guess you can roll.
Okay. Oh, do you want to just roll d100?
Actually, yeah, I have some D10s here. 33.
33. You said 2, right?
Yes.
Okay, 33. Okay. Searing light, focusing divine power. You project a blast of light from your open. Ranged. Okay, ranged tuck attack. Against that opponent. So go ahead and roll that touch attack.
Dirty 20.
All right. 20 does hit. Because that is touch. And touch is kind of shit. His is 33.
Let's see.
So you succeed on it. There's no spell threat. Creature struck by a ray of light. 1d8 per caster level.
Oh, I believe it's per 2 caster levels if they're not undead. Because there's like variable damages to that.
Yeah, it's 1d8.
Unless I've misread it, it is 1d8 per level. Then I will.
1d8 per 2 caster levels.
Right. Okay. Yeah, because I know it changes if I'm attacking undead and constructs and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So here we go. Fine. I will roll this manually then. For 17.
Nice, 17 damage. So, boom, boom. So, you send this searing light just and cut into the glittering part of him.
Was over here, or am I just not seeing it?
Fell down.
He kind of bend over and I was like, oh. Also for you, the searing light, you feel it strengthen strengthen your spell casting. You feel empowered by Sekhmet's holy might. You maximize the damage of the next damaging spell you cast within the next minute.
Holy crap. Awesome.
Alright. Now it is Len. Now it is proper initiative.
I'm going to invoke Sacred Geometry to do a quicken spell. And a normal spell. And I guess drop it on 2 more doors.
There was only the one door.
Okay, your map has 3 doors. That's...
Wait, 3 doors?
Unless,
right.
those are supposed to be windows.
Those are just curtains. They're nice curtains.
Okay, in which case,
sorry.
the door's up here at the opposite side of the map.
Hold on. Let me redo this. I'm gonna have to freehand this shit.
Well, I mean, there's a door right there at the top of the map. That's...
Yeah, I know, but we're gonna say that the door is right there. It was a large door.
Woot!
Alright.
Freehand on bullshit maps.
Alright, in which case, I won't Sacred Geometry. I just, guess fire off a whole person.
Okay, what you doing?
I said I fired off a hold person at the one guy.
Oh, whole person. Ooh. Oh boy. Oh boy. Alright, we'll save. And you pass in the DC. Does he's... He fails!
Barely.
As he's hunched over, clutching at the... as like... you still have a move and a swift.
Got no reason to move, so I guess I'll just end my turn there.
Alright. His turn. Paralyzed. Unable to move or act. Yep, no cast spells. Cool. No spells cast here. However... You do hear it. And see something pop beside y'all. You see a fuse grenade. And it's about to go off.
That's it, and unless they've done something weird to it, we have till initiative 0.
That was him. Kyome.
Okay. Thinking. Let me double check the spell list. Actually, first thing I'm going to do, this is with my move action, move out of the way of this fuse grenade. What is the range of fuse grenade?
not much. I want to say it's like 10 feet.
Yeah. Keep in mind, it does land amongst the books and all that you were reading.
Yep, I was already thinking about that.
I'm gonna go over there with my 30 feet.
Okay.
And I'm gonna cast haste on myself. Actually, no. You know what? I'm gonna cast haste on Lynn. And I'll roll that primal. Well, I can tell you this much: it's higher than 20.
Okay, that's good.
And so yeah, Lynn has haste now. And that's my turn. Because I moved and cast a spell.
Alright.
Okay. Am I with...
Actually, before you go, new combatants.
Yeah, because they should have decloaked when they chucked the grenade.
They are not within your sight right now, though. Not those people. The other people come up from the parapets, though. From on top of the bookshelves. From on top of the bookshelves. One takes a crossbow and fires at as eeny, meeny, miny, mo. David, high or low?
Low.
Alright, firing at you. So, boom! Let's go. He is within there, so... Does 26 hit you?
Yes, it does.
Alright. There's a light crossbow, thankfully. $98. 6, barring DR. Yeah, 6 damage, no DR.
Oh, no DR? Okay.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it does not penetrate. Let me put it that way. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
So just, normal 6 damage.
Yeah, 6 damage, normal. Pew! And he reloads. Other guy is going to fire at the guy behind him. That's a 14. That's a miss. You dodge out of the way of the bolt. And crossbow to Kiyome. 16 does not hit you, I know that.
No, it does not.
And they miss. Good job, guys. Alright. It is then that you hear... What the devil is going on here?
Oh, god damn it.
Who said that?
The red dragonborn with the staff that was over in the corner reading books.
That voice reminded me of Davies. Of John Rhys Davies. Okay. Okay,
You there! Why do you attack this place of knowledge? Fine, be that way. And you hear a spellcast. Phew. Yeah, that's gonna hit. My gosh. Spellcraft. Okay, that's fine. Okay. So, you see bolts of fire go past the aisle behind you again. You someone? Clash your turn.
Hello?
Yeah, your turn.
What'd you say?
He says your turn.
It is.
Okay. Yeah. How close is that fuse grenade to me?
5 feet.
Okay.
Like it's right by all the books that you were. Like right there-ish.
Okay. Moving over and grabbing it, would that be my entire turn? Because I'm not sure if
I would
it's grabbing
guess
in an action.
You can grab it as as part of an action. Throwing it would be an action.
That's a pillar. Okay. As a part of an action, then? Okay. I'm gonna grab it, and I am going to use a run action.
Run is, I believe, more. Run Pathfinder.
I'd say
You need more.
Run is times 4 movement, done as a standard action.
Ah, yes, as a standard action. Okay, yeah. Oh, so you're just gonna tank that fuse grenade? Okay.
Dude, there's tons of information here.
No, that's fine.
Okay.
It's just that. Also, I'll say this: you got 30 feet, and then just chuck it at him, because currently he is paralyzed.
So we also need people for inflammation.
No, that's up to you. I'm just saying things that I noticed. Do whatever you want, or just you can also throw it away into a place that it won't blow up. That way you don't blow up.
Well, I am figuring that
You don't have to Steve Rogers it.
Steve Rogers it, man.
It's only 2d6, you probably can. I'm sorry, 3d6. No, I'm sorry, if it's a fuse, yeah, 3d6, 3d6.
because of me being a catfolk, whenever I do a number of things, including running, concerning movement, I get an increased speed base. So,
Bloody hell! Where did you go? Like just that way and then that way?
I'm next to the northern.
No, I was just wondering how your movement was. That's the important bit. That's the only question. So just boo to do, and then
Yeah,
boo.
if you click on me and press spacebar, you might be able to see my path.
No, dang.
Nope, just me. Okay.
Hold on.
Because I'm curious if you can do it.
Oh yeah, I can.
Awesome.
Okay, cool. All right. So that means you do see this fellow as you run past.
Okay. I have the fusion aid like wrapped up in my robes, being held against the chain mesh shirt, and yep. From what I've seen of Lynn, are the fuse grenades fragmentation or concussive?
Depends on which version they have.
Okay.
Yeah, it can depend.
I will be facing northward then. I'll be facing that way.
Basically, just straight into the wall. You're like, oh, I hope this works. I'm just gonna not too much.
I'll be muttering prayers.
All right, second one hears you. All right. Top initiative. Anyone reroll?
I would like to re-roll, though I believe at initiative 0, this thing goes off in my face.
All right. New initiative set. Cool. All right. So, initiative 0. Grenade goes off. You feel the force go against you, and you feel a little fire. Like, oof. It's like a punch in the gut a little bit. But you've had worse. You're like, okay, that was actually not so bad. It does penetrate your armor, though.
Okay.
So that's 6 damage, no pen.
So it's the type that, because it does, unless they're different from mine, they do split damage.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I think it's 2d6 bludgeoning and then 1d6 fire.
Yeah. It's pretty. You don't have any resistances, though, do you?
Just what my armor grants me.
Yeah,
actually, no, I take it back. My cloak is made out of fire-resistant material and has 5 fire resistance.
That is actually important. Okay, so 2d6. That's a blunt. Okay, and then 1d6 fire. You're like, nope. So you take the blunt. 6, boom, punch to the gut, essentially. Okay, Len, you're up.
Hang on, doing math.
Oh no, the math. The Mathegeddon has begun.
Beware the mathening.
Oh, and you actually can see the Dragonborn too. And you will have to forgive me for this.
Yeah, I was wondering. From Draconia.
Alright, asshole. Let's dance.
Oh gosh. All right, what we got going on here?
All I could say is I'm glad I cast haste on you.
Okay, made my sacred geometry check. Awesome.
Okay, what's the sacred geometry?
Sacred geometry is a feat that I took that allows me to use meta magic feats without actually increasing my spell level. I roll a number of d6s equal to my ranks of engineering, and then using those d6s, I have to come up to a total. I have to add them up, or multiply, or divide, or subtract, or whatever. I have to math them into into one of 3 numbers depending on the spell level I am casting at.
Oh my gosh.
So in this case, because my augmented shocking grasp, because I'm using intensify spell on it, would be a second.
For a second, I thought you were just making up things, but oh my gosh, sacred geometry.
So as a second level spell, I have 7d6 that I have to math somehow into an 11, a 13, or a 17, which I was able to get at least a 13 out of. All right. So it's an intensified spell strike. I make an acrobatics check to basically parkour up on the bookcase and then get over here, which, thanks to haste, I have more than enough movement for.
So you kind of get up to the bookcase and move your way in. He is very surprised you moved that quick.
He's even more surprised because I double crit him. 31 is the first. 2 31s for the actual hits, and then a 27 and a 26 to confirm.
Okay, so wait, which part's which? Okay, so 31 to hit, and then 27 to confirm?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm trying to figure out how you do things. I'm like, what? I'm just not used to people doing things all at once. I'm like, wow.
It's supposed to make things roll faster.
If you say so. And
I did the second damage wrong, but that's okay.
That's fine.
The second one's only 20 damage, my bad.
What? Second one's only 20, what?
I did the spell strike damage twice by mistake.
Oh, okay.
So the first one is a 66. That's a critical spell strike, and then the second one is only a 20 because I need to take the electric damage out of it.
No, that's fine, because the first one is all you need. You almost... Because, dueling sword, it's thrusting or slashing? Slashing?
Mm-hmm.
So just going from one part, from bottom of his ribs straight to his shoulder, just as he falls over, some blood getting into this book, just the cut kind of sears a little bit.
So,
You still technically have another attack.
Yeah, but I don't have that feat that allows you to attack and move, and then attack and then move again. So, no, wait, I've got the gun, right?
Yeah.
I can see the guy over here.
That is outside your first increment, I believe.
Is that on my what?
Outside your first increment? Oh, don't forget, there's also this guy here. So there's here, and here, and here.
Oh, well.
They kind of blend in.
I guess I will...
Fire my lasers!
Pretty much. Gonna cast a rune bullet.
Which target?
The one on the left across from me. Because he's within my touch AC range.
Right.
Two spells, that's plus 2d6.
Your touch AC range is what? Is 40?
Huh? Because of the modifications on the pistol, yeah.
Ah, okay. Just making sure.
I will also spend a point to grit to add another d6 damage. And with engineering as power, I can add 5 to that.
Uh, 23 does hit. 20 damage. Boom! Ah! You catch him in the gut.
And that does 12 of that is force damage thanks to cast Rune Bullet, which means it bypasses DR.
Mm-hmm. Just the 12, or
Yeah, just the 12 is force damage. The rest of it's normal.
okay. And after this round, we might have to cut it short due to time, if people are cool with that.
Yeah, that's fine.
I do not approve.
Oh, too bad. I gotta get some sleep. All right, that dude. I don't believe hold person is a. It is not a. Not concentration. It's just duration per level. He's still paralyzed, though I do believe he gets.
For a while.
Okay. May attempt a new save to end the effect. Okay.
1 round per level. Okay.
Well, 1d20 plus 6. Still fails. So he's still like seeing all this happen, just boom.
Got 5 more rounds of that, buddy.
If he fails, oh wait, I forgot. It's the other guy's turn as well. Okay, so he sees Kinara. He's gonna walk up and try to shank you.
Okay.
Comes up with a short sword and tries to stab you. Does 23 hit?
Yes, it does.
Alright, d6. Right.
Be this a magical weapon?
It is not magical.
Oh.
It does have something else, though.
Let's see. Okay, 1 gets through. Do I need to make a fort save now? Is that what's about to happen? Yeah. I need that back for lying down. Stop stabbing it.
Let's see. DC. Alright. Alright, go ahead and make a fort save, please.
Woot! My fort is decent because I supposedly know how to drink. Okay, oh, wait, no, that was my will. Okay, my fort save is slightly less. 28.
You're fine. As the sword hits, you do notice a slick substance on it that's almost pinkish as it goes into your body. You kind of were like, what the fuck? But your body just naturally is like, we drink that for breakfast. Oh, that's adorable. But no, your body's like, no, we're fine.
I've
We're fine,
drank
boss.
so much alcohol, my liver can take anything.
We're fine, boss. Kiyome, your turn.
Mm-hmm. Thinking.
Contemplation.
I'm debating if I want to start buffing everyone or just murder someone.
In the interest of time, I'd say murder someone.
In the interest of time, murder someone. Got it.
You do have this fine gent right here.
Just gonna double check this over here.
You see their light crossbow, and you raise with your heavy crossbow.
No.
Mm.
Do. There we go. Gonna roll that primal. Bladed dash. So I draw my rapier.
Okay, just so you know, he is up.
I'd say he's standing
He'll be
on the
within
bookcase.
30 feet of me. He'll be within reach of me when I move 30 feet in a straight line.
Depends on how high the bookcase is.
Yeah, it is 10 feet up.
I will spend my move to go 10 feet up the bookcase I'm at. So I will go from bookcase to bookcase, because it's exactly 30 feet.
Okay. Or you
Definitely
could
past
just-
the primal.
Okay.
Actually, yeah, I'll do it that way. Do go there. I get to make an attack. My rapier. And if I recall, I'm gonna double check something real quick on the bonuses for this spell. Because if I recall, it gives me a bonus to something. Bladed dash. Oh, that's why. Awesome. Do. I crit on a 19. Total is 30 something.
Yeah,
30.
you confirms.
Rolling to confirm. Does a 29 confirm?
Yep.
Now I gotta remember the damage for a rapier. Let me scroll up.
1d6.
1d6. Do. I'll just double the die.
Alright.
He takes 15 damage.
You stab him, and you stab him well. It is a bleeding wound.
And that's my turn.
Alright. tosses his crossbow off to the side and draws his own rapier. You see a familiar design of drow armor, though you did notice from what the other guy down below there, he didn't seem to be drow. Just a note. So that's the 20 plus 8. 16 does not hit. He does not get another attack. He's dead. Alright, that one fires on Len. Still thinks he can. Oh my gosh. Does 28 hit?
That is my AC exactly because of haste. So if it's tied to the attacker, that's a hit. If it's tied to the defender, it's a miss.
That is. It is meter beat
Okay.
for everybody.
Alright. So I will be hit then.
Right. 1d8. That isn't. Okay, so that was not a crit threat. So, 8 damage.
Normal damage?
Yes. Alright. And then that guy going after him. And that's a hit. Alright. His turn again. It is Dragonborn's turn. Another attack. Yeah, that hits. He's fine. High level wizard. Oh wait, sorcerer. That's right. Still work. Still can do it. Alright, and Kalesh.
Awesome. Okay. I will spin around, unsheathing my Kopesh, because I don't believe there were any customs checks.
No, they let you move weapons.
Okay. I'll spin around with my Kopesh, attempting to drive it into my opponent's side. Oh, that is not the best roll. 16.
16, he goes off to the right. He parries it.
Okay. With his tiny blade.
Hey man, sometimes a parry is nice.
Oh yes.
And I believe that is next turn. Oh, shit. Hold on. Oh, damn. Okay. If you want to roll, Tristan, I know you're putting in all your math, so if you want to go ahead and do that, and that way the computer remembers it, because we need to go ahead and end for tonight. If everyone's cool with that.
Yeah. Oh, good. I got my 13.
Everyone's cool with that?
Yeah.
With what?
Ending.
Oh, yes.
Ending for
Yep.
Just put it there for computer. All right. So we close for tonight of more assassins in the middle of a library. And next time we pick up with Pathfinder Chronicles. All right. So, thoughts?
Nope. I really liked the memory orb. I know I said that earlier. It has interesting. It has interesting implementations, along with eyes. It starts with an I.
Implications?
Implications. Thank you.
Such as?
Well, you could theoretically make someone touch it. You could.
He's a spy master.
Yeah. And we get a whole lot of extra detail with that than you would any kind of normal interrogative process. Yeah. What else? What else? Again, as usual, kudos on your voices. I do wish that we had more to talk about around the tavern table, but that's kind of just a matter of we kind of decided what our plan was, so there wasn't much to talk about, and that's on us. I am glad that there was some combat in here, because it was between it's been what, 3 sessions of essentially investigation.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's why I was debating like combat. Yeah, we need combat.
Yeah.
Plus, I'm throwing a small little thing in there that may become important, may or may not.
Okay.
Because also, it's kind of a thing of, oh shit, it's in the middle of a library that's basically that's akin to a Firebrand Chronicles library where information is important, and these guys are actually trying to burn information or stuff like that. So I was like, wait, shit, you motherfuckers.
That's why I was like, I wanted to have that grenade. I had to soak that grenade, man. I was ready to soak that grenade. I would have thought it was well within your rights to assume it a critical hit because I was holding it against me. Which I think there's actually a thing on that for tanking grenades like that. I do think I should take extra damage from it.
Yeah, we'll see about it. What about the other?
But yeah, anything else I can think of?